Let's go right now to the Justice Department and our Evan Perez. We're getting an announcement from Attorney General Merrick Garland set to appoint a special counsel in the Trump probe. Evan, tell us.
That's right. So in the next 20 minutes or so, we're going to hear from the Attorney General directly, but he has appointed a special counsel to oversee the investigations, the twin investigations into the former president. One of them, of course, is the Justice Department's investigation of the retention of national security information. These are the classified documents that were found by the FBI during the search at the former president's residence in Palm Beach, in Mar-a-Lago. The second part of this is parts of the January 6th investigation that touch on the former president. Of course, you know that one of the things the Justice Department has been looking into is the involvement of the former president and people around him in the effort to obstruct the transfer of power after the 2020 election. He was involved in the fake elector scheme and in the entire effort to try to prevent Congress from certifying Joe Biden's victory at the end of the 2020 election. So those are two things that the special counsel, who has already been appointed by the Attorney General, who is now going to oversee those two key aspects of these two investigations. Now, we're going to hear a little bit more about who the Attorney General has appointed when the Attorney General comes out to speak, again in about 30 minutes or so, and we're going to hear a lot more about exactly why this was done. But look, we previously reported, we broke the story here at CNN, that this was something that was in discussion at the Justice Department, and part of the calculation was the idea that having someone not part of the political leadership here, under the political leadership here, overseeing these investigations was important if the former president declares that he is a candidate for office once more, given the fact that obviously he might be running against Merrick Garland, the Attorney General's boss, Joe Biden, if he decides to run for re-election. So that's part of the issue, which was to try to insulate those two investigations and keep them out of the realm of politics. Of course, you guys know that you can try to do that, but then of course it has to do with Donald Trump, and there's probably no way to divorce yourself entirely from the political atmosphere of this.
Evan, stay with